This is the 1-hour gameplay channel. Fast news. Studio 5 Peaks Creative is working on a rather interesting clone of Valheim called Argonissos. The events of Argonissos will unfold in ancient Greece. According to lore, Zeus decided to find a new hero to make him a demigod who could defeat the evil goddess. One of the key features of the project is a giant open world with an area of 324 square kilometers. The map consists of 10 unique biomes that players will visit on their way to Olympos. You can explore the world alone or with 9 other warriors. As in other projects of this genre, in Argonissos gamers will have to explore the world, collect resources, fight, craft equipment and items, as well as build bases. Players will encounter mythical creatures from Greek legends, including dryads, gorgons, minotaurs, jellyfish and harpies. Each biome will have its own unique boss. The authors plan to release the game on Steam by the end of 2023. Publisher Nacon has named a new release window for the stealth adventure based on The Lord of the Rings. Game named The Lord of the Rings, Gollum. Now the project wants to release in the first half of fiscal year 2023 from April 1st to September 30th. In The Lord of the Rings, Gollum, players will find themselves in the role of the suffering from split personality Gollum, who went on a dangerous journey through Middle-earth. Originally the game was supposed to be released in 2021, then it was postponed to September 1st, 2022, and then postponed indefinitely. The project is being developed for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, and Nintendo Switch. Now in development, Recall is another major game based on the Lord of the Rings multiplayer survival game The Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. The PC version will be a temporary EGS exclusive. The second animation on Atomic Heart in the style of Soviet cartoons was released. The creators of Atomic Heart published the second animation in the style of Soviet cartoons, dedicated to the skills of the main character. This time, the developers clearly demonstrated the ability, Polymer Spray, allowing the player to pour flammable gel on the opponents. In the last video we showed the Stooge skill, which allows the player to freeze enemies. You can watch it in a separate news. Atomic Heart will be available on February 21st on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One and Xbox Series X/S. Earlier, Munfish announced that the development of the game has been officially completed, and also published a video with a demonstration of underground locations. Also, the studio showed screenshots that can be confused with photos. The authors of Dishonored have announced the release date of their new game Redfall. New gameplay has been revealed during the developer_direct presentation. Redfall, a new project from Arcane Studio, known for Dishonored series, was revealed. The developers also revealed the game's release date. It will be released on May 2nd, 2023 for PC and Xbox Series X/S. Redfall is an adventure shooter with first-person perspective, an open world, and an emphasis on co-op play. According to the story, gamers will find themselves in the vampire-occupied American town of Redfall, whose residents have been cut off from the outside world. The game is created on UE5. Earlier on the PC came Vampire Online RPG Shadow's Kiss, which was made more than 6 years. Hopefully Redfall won't break the release date. The remake of the cult economic strategy Pharaoh from the studio Triscale Interactive and publisher Dotemu has got the exact release date. The release is scheduled for February 15, 2023. Pharaoh, a new era, will offer gamers a reworked main game along with the Cleopatra, Queen of the Nile add-on. The game has improved graphics, rewritten the soundtrack, refined and optimized interface, and added Ultra HD resolution support. But the map editor will have to wait. It won't be at the release. According to the developers, they needed more time to complete it. Mojang showed fresh gameplay and announced a release date for the action strategy Minecraft Legends. At the developer_direct presentation, Microsoft unveiled a new gameplay trailer and revealed the release date for Minecraft Legends, a spin-off of the famous sandbox game. The game will be released on April 18, 2023. Minecraft Legends is action strategy with single-player mode and multiplayer that will take gamers to the colorful world, which is on the brink of destruction because of the invading evil piggins. The project is created by Mojang Studios and Blackbird Interactive for PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, and Nintendo Switch. Publisher P-Cube and developer Ptoon Studio have announced a release date for their Curse of the Sea Rats. The hand-animated adventure platformer with a non-linear world will be released on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X/S, and Nintendo Switch this spring, April 6th. Along with the release date announcement, the development team has released a new gameplay trailer that introduces some of the game's bosses. The story of Curse of the Sea Rats will tell about 4 British prisoners turned into rats by a pirate witch. The protagonists go in search of her to regain their human bodies. During their journey, they will face various dangerous bosses and uncover the secrets of the 18th century coast of Ireland. Players will be able to complete this platformer alone or with friends in local co-op that supports up to 4 people. NCSoft has announced the final internal testing for the MMORPG Throne in Liberty, but we'll learn more about it sometime later. For now, we know that the testing will last a full 5 hours, and all participants need to live or be in South Korea. But there is nothing stopping you from applying for this test, which you can do until February 12th. Chances are, if you are unable to be in South Korea at the time of the test, your application will not be approved. In addition, the lucky among the participants in the test will be given an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060. The testing itself will be conducted on February 21st and 22nd and will take only 5 hours each day. The location will be NCSoft R&D Center in South Korea. Waiting for information about Gothic Remake? Here's a screenshot of the mole rat. Alchemia Interactive, the studio behind the remake of the cult classic RPG, Gothic, published by THQ Nordic, reminded us of the existence of the project and published a screenshot of a mole rat. Quote, "Do you ever get the feeling that there are unanswered questions after some of the quests in Gothic? Like the quest with the missing neck of the old camp? How could a battle-hardened guard not handle 3 diggers? Sounds a little strange and suspicious, doesn't it?" End of quote. Still, anything is possible, and we shouldn't deny the possibility of what happened. These pink-skinned creatures, hiding in caves from the bright sunlight, usually live in groups of 3 to 4, and together they can still be a threat. Game demonstration for the tank in MMORPG Ashes of Creation. The developers of MMORPG Longstroyer Ashes of Creation from the studio Intrepid, on their official YouTube channel, have published a fresh gameplay video lasting 47 minutes. In it, the team demonstrates the gameplay for the class tank. It is worth noting that the graphics of the game with each video is getting better and better. You can see for yourself by watching the video. In addition, the developers told about the features of the game for the tank, showed the mechanics of combat, and changes in the interface, which undergone the game. Unfortunately, any information about the game's release date has not yet been provided. Insider, huge DLC is in development for Elden Ring. Given the excellent reviews from critics and the commercial success of Elden Ring, publisher Bandai Namco and developer From Software should not stop supporting the RPG action game anytime soon, and a reliable insider confirms it. User Lance McDonald, the author of many leaks related to From Software Studios, has reported that a huge add-on for the game is in preparation. He knows a lot about what the developers are going to include in this DLC, except for the new game's mechanics. Therefore, he confidently reported that this add-on will be really big, although there has been no official confirmation yet. But in December, during the Game of the Year award at the Game Awards 2022, Elden Ring game director Hidetaka Miyazaki said from the stage that they have a few more things we want to do with the game. Perhaps one of those is a major DLC, the announcement of which was prepared to celebrate the game's first anniversary. A date for the OP of the construction and raid simulator Meet Your Maker has been announced. Behavior Interactive Studio, which is the author of Dead by Daylight, announced the date of the open beta testing of their next game construction and raid simulator Meet Your Maker. Anyone who wants to own a PC can try out the new project from February 6th to 13th on Steam. In this unusual post-apocalyptic first-person simulation, players will have to build their own base to preserve their own genetic material. After building the most intricate vault possible, you'll be able to go on a quest to take over other players' bases to mine their genetic material and see just how resourceful they are. Players will have a huge selection of building blocks, patrolling guards, and traps available for construction. Meet Your Maker will release on April 4th this year on PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. MMORPG Guild Wars 2 has some major changes coming to the world versus world mechanics. MMORPG Guild Wars 2 will be busy over the next few weeks as ArenaNet prepares to release the long-awaited world versus world changes, major balance adjustments, and an updated team development plan for 2023. The patch is expected to reach the game servers on January 31st, after years of development and testing. Grocers can also expect another balance patch to arrive in a few weeks, previewed on February 3rd, and then, in just a few weeks, a roadmap for 2023. Well, in the meantime, the Lunar New Year celebration continues. There was a release of high-speed action platformer Pizza Tower. After nearly 5 years of development, the company Tour de Pizza has released a new high-speed 2D action platformer Pizza Tower, inspired by the Wario Land series and containing crazy characters, interesting animations, and energetic soundtrack. Starring here is a fat, yet surprisingly nimble, Italian, Peppino Spaghetti, who sets out to destroy the titular Pizza Tower to save his restaurant from destruction. Players will have to help get through the many floors of the tower, collecting toppings, and defeating the monsters they encounter. Pizza Tower is available on PC through the Steam store. The game currently has extremely positive reviews on this store, 99% positive out of 1,395 reviews. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications, it's vital. I wish you good health and best of luck. Goodbye.